Alright, I'm going to be showing my backtesting process. I'm just going to keep it quick and informative. Just turned on my computer, have nothing open right now. It's just my Google Chrome's open and that's it. I'm going to be going over to TradingView. I use the TradingView replay function the most. I found that to be the best replay function. I did use TradingView's Thinkorswim for a little bit. I'm forgetting. I think it's Market Replay. I found that to be very slow and it didn't work very well. So I think the replay function on TradingView is the best for what I've found. I do track all of my stuff through Excel. I'm going to open up the Excel workbook. We're going to look. It's called Backtesting Weeklies. I'm going to close that. Yes, I don't need the files. Here's how I kind of set up my Excel documents. I guess I can share this document if anybody would want. Here's it's my data collection tab, and then below I have all my trades broken out. Um, I have the setup up here. I have a little screenshot snip, and then I have the structure. I'm a big market structure fan, so it's just another heuristic slash rule that I personally like to track. Like obviously you don't need to take screenshots of the setups or the structure, but exit reasoning. So I have all my trading defined over here. So required heuristics slash rules. This is basically the setup. I'll go through an example back testing selection here really quickly. And here's my exits. So my exit steps or like my exit rules. So back over here. So why did I exit? So I said step 6, sold off and created a lower high post entry. So I'm sure I entered on this weekly hammer candle. It created another lower high. So that's one of my in my opinion, for my strategy, I'd rather just close here, take the small loss, re-enter when price confirms again. So I think even on this second trade, price confirmed again with a very high volume buying. Now, do I wish I didn't take that small loss? Of course, but could that have done the complete opposite and just knifed through 240 right there? I'm not sure if you can see it, but could have just knifed through 240? Absolutely. So I'd rather wait for confirmation, and there's my confirmation. I got it. I ended up taking the trade. So there's my data. Yeah, that's all I can talk about there. Let's hop over to TradingView. I'll get on the indicators that I want to have on um, for the setup, and then I'll scroll through. I have a list that I've already done, but for just today's example, I guess I just picked one CSX, not for no apparent reason. But I usually like to look away. I don't like to give myself a little cheating. I'll just click on the quarterly, so I can't really see the weekly candle, so it makes it a little harder. But you know, this is somewhat data analytics, so we have to be aware of all the biases that um, can affect our data. We don't want to be making bad data. So I think overconfidence bias, especially when it comes to this trading, and hindsight bias are the two that are the most to watch out for. But basically, I'll hop in the replay function right here. I have it on 10 times speed. Just because I don't like how TradingView doesn't just show me the whole weekly candle, it'll actually fill out the weekly candle as it goes. But um, yeah, I've got to just train my eye to find my setup. So I'll just hop in here and press go until something starts to occur. So I'll get it. So I'll talk about while it goes. I'll talk about what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for the EMAs to be coiled to the upside. That's basically a proxy for consolidation on the weekly. So when we have weekly EMAs coiled like that, I think that's a really good indicator for price has been compressing. So right about here. EMAs are coiled. The next thing I look for is an SR flip. So if we turn this on, I do like using line with markers the most. So right here we see that the weekly made a high right here. Here's your weekly high. Price did push past it, so there's your break of this level. So it's 31.35 roughly. It doesn't need to be too great, but right now we have actually a double bottom going on. That's not really what I look for. There's your double bottom, and that's the SR. So SR flip is where I was trying to go. So here price found resistance in March 21. Price broke above, price came back down, and it's almost been in this kind of channel here throughout. And it is retesting previous resistance, so that's your R in the SR flip. It broke to the upside, and now what used to be resistance, so that R flips to support. So there's your support. Here's another nice double bottom off of support. So actually this is looking like something I possibly would take. Let's look at it. High volume buying is another thing I look for, so I kind of analyze the price candles, the price candles with the volume. It's VPA. I do have a book that I can send if you want to learn more about VPA. But here's our nice push in buying volume to the upside. We kind of had a little 4 candle consolidation right there. This is another something that I look for, but This candle had a, well, not really VPA anomaly. Anyway, this actually does have some good high volume buying. We bullish engulfed these last two weekly candles. We have a nice double bottom off your SR flip. So actually, we're gonna take this. EMAs are fairly coiled. I can talk about when they're, I guess, more coiled, but here, I don't know. It's kind of a judgment call. I don't like to have a ton of judgment calls, but this is, still holding. Oh, this is the 50 EMA, the blue one. 21's the purple, and 9 is the white, so the shortest one. But I do like this high volume buying right here. High volume buying. How many? Oh my gosh, we're already at 5 minutes. Apologies. So basically, what I'll do is I'll go through here. I'll try and make like a little box showing that this is an SR flip. I'll title it like SR flip. I have examples in here. So the setup. So SR flip, high volume buying. So we have a nice hammer candle. So here's your blue, purple, and white EMAs right there. I said not super coiled, but still close and trending up. That's pretty much what I look for. SR flip, and then some kind of the more egregious, the better, the high volume buying. So yeah, we're gonna take this, and then let's mock go through this. So I'd come all the way down here. I'd make a new tab. We're gonna call this trade whatever we're on next. So I have 55 entries so far. Of course, I was on a selected another tab, which just made another one randomly somewhere else. Trade 56, I'm going to come over here to trade 55. I'm going to copy paste my setup. Usually I would do something like this. I'm not going to do it for the sake of the video, but I'd label my SR flip high volume buying. EMA's coiled right there. So, and then I'd go back to my data collection. I'll actually do this because this makes more sense intuitively. I'm not going to go through and data collection, so we'd be 56. Date of entry, this would be July 19th of 2021. So 7/19/2021. Scroll to the left. I think that's my week of exit. Okay, so ticker. We are looking at CSX. Invalidation level, I'm pretty sure. Invalidation level. So my stop loss. So my stop loss here would be this little dot right here, this little blip. So here it is, this red candle close right here. So I like to hover over it, just because if price then came down and closed below, I know I would be in the wrong. So price came down here and closed below that level. That is a bearish structure. If anything, that double bottom would then turn into a double top. No bueno. So that's my invalidation level right there. We're going to hover over the candle. Oh my gosh, it's not going to let me delete that. Hover over the candle. The close is 31.51, so we're going to use a stop loss of 31.51. Entry price, I just do the weekly close. 32.67. I do actually enter trades on the Friday of weekly. There it calculates my projected risk based on the underlying. Trade 56. And now we're going to just play this until it closes below either that stop loss level. So we're going to set it right here, 31.51, either there, 31.51, 31.51, or until it closes below the 9 EMA once it gets there. So we're going to play this. Okay, close below the 9 and we're out. Okay, right there, close below the 9. So that'd be the selection. Now, it wasn't the result we wanted, but it's a data entry. We're not gonna get the results we want every time. So I would go ahead and mark that. So close at 32. Close at 32. So I put my win loss. Okay, so 32 was my exit price. My entry price is 32.67, so it'd be a loss of 0.67 on the underlying. And then the assumptions here are basically I'm taking, let's say, just one share. So this is not options contracts, which does limit the data in a sense, but yeah, that was I try to keep it short. I'm so sorry. I can elaborate more. I could talk forever. So keep asking these questions. I'm very happy to show this off. But yeah, that's how I back test. There's certainly some assumptions within here and some weaknesses, but I have not been able to find a automated solution to this. So I do it manually. But yeah, that'll wrap up the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.